On today's episode of FAFO, the police. Now, hark your minds back to the election when all the police unions went hard pro-Trump. I mean, are you surprised? But much like the steelworkers who their unions went really hard pro-Trump, and then before Trump even got in office, he messed up a steel deal that messed with all the steel workers. So, of course, anybody who voted for Trump should expect to be screwed by Trump. So, police, it's your turn. It seems they were going through the budget and they noticed that the line items for policing under the federal budget, it's like 500 million for the police, then there's community whatever, which is like another 200 million. All of them are line itemed for zero in the upcoming budget. To protect and serve and to work for free apparently is your no slogan. And the other day there was a vote on the budget and it didn't go as it was supposed to, and JD Vance came out and talked to the cameras and was like, Democrats didn't vote for the budget and that's why they're trying to stop Trump. Except for the fact that the Republicans have the majority. If you guys didn't get the votes you needed for an aspect of your budget, it's because Republicans didn't all vote for the budget. I mean, of course Democrats voted no, but FYI, if you guys didn't get the votes, the call's coming from inside the party. Now, does this eliminate all cops? No. This just eliminates the federal funding for the police. You know how Republicans are like ride and die on like, Democrats want to defund the police, we love the blue line, ooh, we down with the blue. Much as those thin little white lines we enjoy so much. Well, it would seem the Republicans are the party of just zeroing out the police, not just defunding, taking away all funds. It'll be interesting to see how quickly, the police start to outrage about this. There is still state funding for the police, but in states like Nebraska, who are about to run out of money and use their slush fund to try to make up the shortfall. This is going to be interesting to watch because, when they get caught on things like this, which is why you need people going line by line looking at this budget, because some of them you're like, okay, and other ones you're like, well, that is a $500 million savings. What's it for? Oh, the police. Do we really need them? It would be such a shame if the next time Trump flew down to Mar-a-Lago, the police didn't help clear the roads so he could get to his golf club. Maybe just as a show of what happens when you cut a police budget. This is going to be an interesting few days. I'm surprised the police unions aren't already on this. You figure they would have somebody keeping an eye on this. But then again, the steelworkers totally believed Trump when he lied to them, so maybe they just assumed they were safe. Well, you're safe with your big old goose egg. And to everybody who's like, oh, they'll just raise property taxes. No, they won't. People in my county alone would rather burn down their properties than pay more property tax.